Throughout Roblox's history, a variety of creepy stories, characters, and creepypastas have been thought up to entertain and frighten other players. Today, I will be looking at one of these creepypastas specific to a game called The Streets. Without further ado, let's get into it. The man in the black robe is an enemy in the streets who apparently lives in a small shack on the right side of the map. He supposedly attacks people who have wandered far away from the rest of their groups. It is unknown what he uses to attack them, if anything, but most recent evidence points towards him using a metal bat. Don't wander far off from the rest of the players. You may become one of his victims. Originally, there was only one known photograph of the creature, but as of discovering more about the man, an eyewitness came to me with a few pictures he's managed to take of him. The man has become so infamous throughout the community that an area of the map has even been named after him, the Shed of the Masked Man. The threat level of this creature is extremely high, and it's thought that if you see him, to leave immediately. The man in the black robe is an extremely rare sight. He's almost never present in the shack, and a theory has been proposed that he is more common when less people are around. Throughout the history of the streets, the person, if it's even one, has been sighted several times. Below are two sightings I've compiled. This sighting is possibly false, as we have no way of knowing if it actually happened or not. But nonetheless, it is still a widely brought up point when talking about the man. The man was apparently spotted by Snake Whirl while he was making the streets. According to the urban legend, Snake Whirl was building the map when he noticed a shed in a corner of one of the areas. This was odd, as he didn't remember building that shed, although it was chalked up to just that. Later that day, Snake Whirl noticed a model named Masked_Man on the Roblox studio. It didn't actually appear in-game, and all attempts to edit, move, delete, or check the properties of it in the workspace failed. Soon after that, it disappeared without a trace. Again, whether or not this sighting is actually true is anyone's guess, as it has not been confirmed. This is the most recent eyewitness account I've managed to come across. The person in question, who spoke of the account to me, goes by the name of Shelled Turtle. He told me he was walking around the area near the shack when he started to notice less and less people. Not only that, but it got eerily silent. No gunshots, no players fighting. He claims to have seen the man walking around, although says it could have easily just been another player in the distance. He's even given me some images to share with you all. He tried walking up to the thing, but it didn't do anything. All of a sudden, it started to attack him. He said the masked man stomped him, but it did not kill him. Then he started to kick him several times, something which is not possible on the streets. This is the found image of the creature holding a bat, which he managed to take before being killed. Several users have held protests against the man. Snake Whirl has told the community that the man is just a myth, and that any lookalikes are just that. And hell, even I thought that at one point, but after doing even more research, this is undeniably a real phenomenon. These protests' main purpose is to get Snake Whirl to acknowledge that the man exists, and then try to remove him from the game. The entity is iconic, but be rest assured he is simplistic. His skin is a pale color, and he has a black shirt. He has a mask which matches the color of his shirt, and the only visible part of his head are the eyes, or lack thereof eyes. Although mostly seen sitting outside of his shack, the man can also be seen in other areas, like in the back seats of parked cars or on top of a building watching the pedestrians walking by. Once you see him, don't blink, you may miss him. This is a question which many have been asking over the past couple of years. Very few have seen the man, and therefore we have little evidence on who or what it is, as well as its properties, features, and other details. Several theories have arose on who the man could be. Many think he's the lost soul of a forgotten player, one who had been bullied, thrown in the map's prison and dragged around, knocked out by people and abused by those who thought it was funny. Others think he's an eternal being, one which whom has been in this land since the beginning of time, and will continue to do so forever. Perhaps he is good, only seeking to kill those who do harm. Perhaps this is a demon seeking out ways to cause chaos. Only time will tell when, or if, we'll ever find out more details. It's possible that he's the cause of the stray ghosts that can be found wandering the map of the streets. Due to the limited information, it's unknown what breeds this species comes in, if any. It's widely accepted that the man is the only one of his kind, and whether or not he is even a living life form is up for debate. At the moment, it's possible that the man could be found wearing a red robe. This is according to one eyewitness report. And whether or not it's a new breed, or even if they're telling the truth, is up for debate. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this type of video. This is probably the only, I'd say, creepy video I've made on the channel. The only other one I've made being the Thalassophobia Fear of the Sea video, which I made quite a long time ago. So yeah, if you like this kind of video, just comment down below. No, this is not actually real. I'm sorry to say, but no Roblox Creepypastas are actually real. This is all just for fun, but I still hope you guys enjoyed the story. I'll see you on the next